I could be wrong. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. All right. A nigga from Los Angeles writeth the BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili and increments as a junior architect. I can honestly say I have 2 bitches, maybe 3, that I be entertaining out here. I currently reside in the Orsini Apartments in downtown LA, courtesy of my employer. A little backstory on me. I am from Louisville, Kentucky. I got my undergraduate degree at Boston Architectural College. And I got my graduate degree at Rhode Island School of Design. I've been in California for a year. I say all of that to say that I am very much a foreigner out here. A few months back, one of my coworkers had to get together at his home in Brentwood. While I was there, I met one of his wife's coworkers. A cute bad bitch, a 24-year-old administrative assistant. We started hanging out. She fucked the shit out of me about 3 weeks into our hanging out. She seemed like a really cool bitch. She has an apartment in Culver City and she drives a Lexus IS 350. After hanging out a while, I began to realize my co-worker's wife is really her only professional friend. All of her true homegirls are bitches that are beauticians with their own shop or they work for different shops. All of these bitches seem to fuck with street niggas in the NFL and NBA players and shit like that. Scammers. A few of them have even been back and forth to Dubai since I've known this bitch. After about 3 months of us hanging out, a bitch started pressing me for wifey status. I told her, let's take it slow. I'm still trying to get acclimated to my job in this new environment. About 2 weeks ago, we was out at Venice Beach. And I'm going to keep it a buck. I seen your Marathon Burger review and I needed to experience that. So I went out there with baby and got my issue. After we ate, we walked around to catch some vibes. Then 4 bitches in a group walked by us. I barely paid attention to those bitches. Then all of a sudden, my bitch, who is all of 5 feet tall, said, "Hold on, baby." And turned around and asked all 4 of the bitches, "Excuse me, is there something funny?" And all of the bitches looked stunned and confused, and one of them was like, "What? We just talking amongst ourselves." Then my bitch said, "I was just wondering if there was some type of problem. Is y'all good?" Because if there's something funny, I just wanted to know what it is. Then the bitches, to my surprise, told my bitch, "We good." and you are cute. We like your fit. And my bitch was like, okay, thank you. And turned around. I was like, wow, stunned. I asked my bitch why they do that. I asked my bitch why she do that. And she said because them bitches was looking at you and they said something slick about me. And I just wanted to make sure I checked that shit. And I'm like, God damn, we out here. I'm out here with you we by ourselves. And she said she didn't give a fuck though. BossMack, I've been thinking maybe I should cut this bitch off. I'm not really used to confrontational bitches like that. It's most of these bitches out here on that type of timing. What are your thoughts on this? Hit the like button for this game. All right. I'm going to say this. You know, you out here as an architect, you know what I'm saying? You got to think your co-worker's wife probably really informed a bitch of your statuses, right? And there's a clear imbalance in levels of, you know, your potential upside, the type, you know, your capabilities of making extraordinary chili is high. You know what I'm saying? You have revealed, the bitch knows that you are not a street nigga and you are not, you know, of the soil and of the mentality of the YNs out here. You know what I'm saying? She probably used to dealing with very, very aggressive, wild YNs, and you know, you represent something really great. So I could see a bitch doing a demo like that with, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna say she, and you know, I'm gonna say the bitch probably had a blower in her purse or some mace or some shit like that, something equalizer, and she got heart like that, you know what I'm saying, like, and you know, she probably really sized up the bitches. It was a gamble. It could have went a different way, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you know, the bitches seen that she was with you, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's a you know, so I feel like she did a demo for you, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't say I would cut a bitch off for that, but it would cause me to raise an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you just aware that you got a very confrontational bitch. You know what I'm saying? But she might be, you know, she might be a loyal soldier. You know what I'm saying, for you, but you got to realize that she may, you know, it's a possibility that, like, let's say if you cross reference her with some of your other bitches, it you know, it might go severely, you know, it might go severely left. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say I would cut a bitch off. I just raise an eyebrow and I would be careful how I handle a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I feel like that was a demo for your behalf to just demonstrate that she was a serious bitch, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, very territorial. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, also I would be like, also I would let a bitch know that um unless we like in unless you got, because you know, since you didn't notice nothing, it couldn't have been that bad. So I would be like, that can't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I really didn't see shit happen. We can't be having, you know, we can't be initiating drama while we out and about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no time to be helping you squabble with no bitches off of some shit that I didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? So unless it's some outright disrespect that, you know, that's blatant, we can't have them activities no more, or we can't hang out. You got to say it like that, or we can't hang out. And if you feel like I'm disrespecting you, then, you know, I am. You know what I'm saying? But we can't have that no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can't have that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm too professional. You know, I gotta, um, you know, I didn't see no, you know, ain't none of them bitches touch you, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know you used to dealing with you probably used to dealing with a certain types of bitches and whatnot, but you know, when you out with me, I mean, unless it's some like a bitch hit you or say something loud to you or some shit, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate your heart though. You got a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of heart. That's cool, but you know, hit the like button.